just so that you know, just in case we ever do this again. Pretty good. Okay. So it's 10:01, and I thought that some people would be late, but so far only 3 people have been late, and they know who they are. So do you feel the Zoom guilt, the Jewish guilt, the 2022 COVID guilt? Anyone here? Anyone here feeling guilty? No?
No, can you hear me?
Go ahead, Jennifer.
I think it's because you made a point of how important it was to be on time.
Yeah, well, some people don't know about time management, which is one of the things we're going to be discussing today.
Raphi put the punk in punctuality.
Ooh, not
There you
true.
go.
Not true. Remember, this is all a learning experience. All right.
I like Jeff.
No, Jeff. No. Oh, Joseph Katz, Bill Schweber. This is like the roll call of guilt. If you were later than 10 a.m., you were late.
Oh my God, I am seeing so many faces from the past.
That's
Jaffa and Bill Schweber.
yeah, good people.
Wow.
Good people. Yeah,
Vince Lombardi said early is on time and on time is late.
all true. All true. 10:03.
Yeah, but he was a comedian.
No. Come on.
Different Vince Lombardi.
Just so that everyone knows,
Joseph
today
Katz.
you were allowed to be 5 minutes late. But if you ever join us again, there's going to be a tax on being late, just so that everyone knows. By the way, if
Yeah, but taxes have deductions and credits and loopholes
and for the people that aren't in the know, the way that we tax people is that you give $10 per minute that you're late to the charity of choice. So
Choice.
get nervous, everyone. Get nervous. All right, 10:04. We got 1 minute left, and then I'm going to start.
Raphi, does that mean if we're early, then you pay us $10 for every minute?
No, you know what you get? You get the good feeling that you were on time.
I just wanted to make sure, because I could set this meeting and just be in at like 9:30 every day.
Everyone shame Steve Furman. Steve Furman. Where are you, Steve? Where are you, Steve?
That's a Steve Furman being tardy. That is
Steve
surprising.
Furman of all people. Of all people. Okay.
That was not expected.
37 people. Pretty good. Everyone pat yourself on the back. Everyone pat yourself on the back for actually showing up today. 37 people. 10:04. I got one more 30 seconds. Is anyone else going to join us? Anyone else?
And obviously it's touching, right? We don't want it to be so.
Okay. Evan, you're welcome. Thanks for commenting. All right.
Hey, rock, Raphi.
Look at all these good-looking people. And with that, good-looking people, feel free to take screenshots. Everyone smile. So I've got 38 people on my screen. So everyone say cheese for the next 3 minutes. So 1, 2, cheese.
Right, like make this 1 or 2 numbers smaller. Move it
All right,
down.
so I got the first one. Someone's not on mute.
All of that down a little.
Someone's not on mute. Okay, that's the
Is that a
first.
fine, Raphi, if you're not on mute and we hear you in ambient?
Wait, you're not hearing me well?
We hear you.
Okay. Sound check, 1, 2, 39 people. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, and second cheese. Second cheese is my second screen. Everyone say cheese again. Oh my God, so many screenshots, so good. And let's go one more screenshot. One more. And we've got one more. You guys, by the way, you guys are like smiling. It's what a great day. 40. And we hit the magic 40 people. All right. One more screenshot. Say cheese, everyone. Okay. Enough with the screenshots, right, guys? Okay. And save. And save. All right. Here we go. Sharing my screen, and let's go to the presentation that I prepared. How about that one? Okay, let's move this over here. And okay, does anyone see my PowerPoint presentation?
Yeah.
I got 2 thumbs up from Dave Delk. All right, excellent. So thank you all for coming. This is totally awesome. Thank you for coming, and happy 7-Eleven Day. So anyone who has attended this meeting today gets a free Slurpee on me. Just letting everyone know. And if you can take yourselves off mute and laugh out loud, I would appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So some of you are asking what presentation, and this is an overview of what we're going to be talking about today. So introductions, passion, entrepreneurship, networking. What is the problem that I have learned from my mentors, Marty Katz and Joe Rojas? We're going to talk about success, coaching. What is a mastermind? Planning. We're going to talk about lots of plans. Time management, business support and tools, Slack, Google Docs, ClickUp, PowerPoint, staff, CRM, accountability, calendars, cost and referral program, and then summary. And if you have questions, definitely throw them into the chat. All right, so first things first, I want everyone to prepare. While I'm talking, you've got to do 2 things. You've got to pay attention. You've got to pay attention to what I'm saying, but you also are all going to put in all of this information into the chat. Your name, location, your business in 1 sentence. Don't give a whole entire paragraph. Website, LinkedIn, Calendly, email, phone, and a tagline if you have one. So this is what it would look like if you were to do it correctly. Let's see if I can do it. I'm taking this information. I'm putting this over here. I'm going into the chat. Let's see if I can find the chat. Excellent. And did it work? Can everyone see my information in the chat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Once again, Dave Delk, thank you for giving the visual 2 thumbs up. Keep on doing that. So I'm getting audio and visual. All right. So I'm expecting 40 people, 40 bits of information to have everything. Now, does everyone know how to save the chat? Does anyone not know how to save a chat on Zoom? I'm not hearing any no's. So I don't have to explain to you about the 3 dots anymore. All right, let's go back to the presentation. And am I still sharing? And can you see the presentation, PowerPoint? Yes?
Yep.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you. All right, let's talk about passion. 40 people on this call. What are you passionate about? Type your answers into the comments right now. Go ahead. Go ahead. And don't get, I'm passionate about X, I'm passionate about Y. Just give one words. Keep it going, keep it going. I see 10, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 20. Oh, excellent. So keep it going. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me and what my passions are. So I used to be a runner before my legs gave out. I used to be passionate about running. Oren Adler, see the first shout out. See this over here? Oren, take yourself off mute so you can see yourself. So I've run 5 New York City marathons.
You know, I can see myself on mute also, right?
So I'm passionate about, making this world a better place and making myself a better person. I'm passionate about family, friends, community, charity, donating blood, softball, running, bike. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. So I'm also passionate about entrepreneurship and networking. So a little bit more about me, because Marty Katz, what's the first rule of marketing?
First rule of marketing is nobody cares about you.
Nobody cares about me and nobody cares about you. So let me tell you a little bit more about myself. I got my career starting at BBD&O and NBC and Cablevision and CNN from 89 to 93. I started up my own company in 97. And then throughout the years, I started up a number of different ventures. And throughout those years, I was invited to a number of networking groups. And everyone was telling me how great networking groups are. And I said, if networking groups are so great, I'm going to start up my own. But then in 2022, first shout out, Joe Rojas, or I don't know what number we're at. Actually, Marty, you came before BizDev Leaders 2019. And then Joe Rojas started up Thrivers 360 in 2020. It was a good year. Did everyone have a good year, 2020? If you're on this call, I guess you had a good year because you're here, right?
Yep.
So networking is a great way to meet people. In 99, I was invited to something called $1 Million Leads. In 2000, I started up something called the J2J Network. I then joined BNI, and then all these other, and shout out to Seth Rubin, who introduced me to In This Together Roundtable. And I don't know if anyone else is on this. Dave Delk, shout out, H7 Network. Bill Schweber, Legal Resource Network. Chambers of Commerce, LinkedIn Local, Joe Applebaum. I don't think he's on this call. But what's the big but, everyone? But what's the problem?
How to follow up.
Well, thank you. Excellent choice. I didn't leave this as a question to everyone because I just defined what the problem I found with networking and business in general is that business owners and professionals lack. And I put it into GoPats. Does everyone like that? If you like the word GoPats, let me know in the comments. And if you don't like it, don't let me know. I just want positive attitude in the comments. Guidance, organization, planning tools, accountability, time management skills, and support. And this leaves them feeling stressed, frazzled, and prevents them from taking their business to the next level. So I am not a coach. This is at the point, at this point, I just want to tell you, I'm not a coach. I've been in business for over 20 years, but these are the feelings that I have. And there are a lot of amazing people on this call, and I expect everyone, all 40 people, to be networking with the other people on this call. So let's all take our next exercise. Success. What do all you want? 40 people on this call. What do you want? What is your definition of success? Go, type your answers into the comments. One-word answers, long paragraphs. We're going to be moving on. So one-word answers. What's your definition of success? All right, we're up to 54. By the way, I'm not reading the comments, but I'm seeing the comment clicker, ticker go. Anyone else defining success? Anyone? Going once, going twice. All right, I'll just tell you what my definition of success is. So success, in my humble opinion, is more control over my business, more sales, more profit, financial freedom, time, security, and stability. So I would recommend to you, get a coach. If you want to achieve all of your success KPIs, get a coach. A coach will absolutely, positively get you there. What is coaching? Joe Rojas. putting you on the spot. What is coaching? You could either read off what I have, or you could just give your own
I'm going to say
definition.
coach is a form of development in which an experienced person called a coach supports a leader or client in achieving a specific personal professional goal by providing training and guidance. Or I would say it's somebody who can see outside of what you see and can make corrections that you can't see because you're in the you're in you can't look at your own. Like if you wanted to look at your left eye, you couldn't rip out your right eye to look at your left eye. You can't look at yourself that way. And so what happens is a coach can see things about you that you can't see and help you make those corrections.
Thank you, Joe Rojas, for being a mentor and one of my many coaches. So what is a mastermind? So does anyone want to volunteer and read off what's here? Anyone volunteer? Going once? Going twice? No volunteer, 40 people, no volunteers. All right.
Yeah,
I will
Avi's got his hand up.
I
So
will
does Mike.
volunteer,
I
Raphi.
can't see any hands. Go,
All right.
start
Raphi, I will
reading.
volunteer.
Go ahead.
Okay. A mastermind group is a peer-to-peer mentoring group used to help members solve their problems with input and advice from the other group members. The concept was coined in 1925 by author Napoleon Hill in his book, The Law of Success, and described in more detail in his 1937 book, Think and Grow Rich.
Fantastic. Thank you. And the shout out goes in 2020 to Joe Rojas and Marty Katz, because Marty Katz, Joe Rojas, and I all were really the founding members because we all met at WeWork. Well, I met you guys in 2017. But anyway, so I'm going to tell Joe, I'm going to tell your story a little bit in terms of, COVID hit and we were wondering what can we do? What can we do? Get on Zoom and what can we do? And it was the first time I ever heard of a mastermind. So kudos to everyone that's involved. So let's talk about planning a little bit, because all of these mastermind groups, a lot of it has to do with planning. So how many of you have the following already? 40 people on this call, and we have a few people that are in our Thrivers groups and in our masterminds and in Start Grow Manage and in Get Stuff Done and I give shout outs, Michael Bendit, to your network and Bill Schweber, your network. But how many of you all have a business plan, an annual plan, a quarterly plan, and a 30-day plan? If you have 1 out of 4, if you have 0, put in 0 in comments. If you've got 1, 2, 3, or all 4, put that number of how many of these you have into the comments. And the chat comments are coming in. And oh, Evan Rabin wants to be admitted. Okay, 99 plus. All right, we have achieved next. So here's a little sneak peek. And just so that everyone knows, full disclosure, Joe Rojas is one of my mentors and is one of my coaches. And this is based, this note is based off of what he has developed throughout the years. And Joe, you're going to talk about Start Grow Manage and all the tools involved, but just this is a sneak peek into an organized sheet of a 30-day plan of what projects do you want to complete over the next 30 days? Pretty simple, right? Absolutely not. Absolutely not simple. But with time and with effort and with experience, you get there. So now that we talked about 30 days, who's got a 90-day plan? 90-day plan gives you the 5 things. And this is, once again, there's a lot of emotion involved here and a lot of other stuff. And let me just repeat, I am not a coach. I am just gleaning from my coaches and my mentors what I need to succeed. Next, time management. How many of you have the following? Who uses Calendly here or HubSpot or a different type of time management and calendaring tool? Throw that into the comments. If you're not using Calendly or HubSpot or Microsoft or whatever, throw it into the comments. What are you using? Let's talk about business supporting tools. Next, we're moving on. We're moving on very quickly. How many of you use the following? Slack. And by the way, I created a whole Slack channel at citymastermind.slack.com. Google Docs, ClickUp. Shout out to John Sadowski and Amparo Vollert, because through our masterminds and through everything I discovered, no, I didn't discover, I was told about ClickUp, and it's changed my professional life besides everything else. CRMs, what do you use? Throw it into the comments. PowerPoint, Google Slides, and then who here has staff, and who here, if you're a solopreneur, who has a virtual assistant? Throw it into the comments. And by the way, these are all, if you're recommending a certain service or software or person or mentor or anything, throw it into the comments so that we can all learn from each other. Finally, accountability. To whom are you accountable? Some of you are married, some of you have boyfriends, girlfriends, business partners, et cetera, et cetera. I will tell you that first and foremost, I'm accountable to my children. I've got to pay for food, shelter, clothing, but no one is sitting over me as I work every day, making sure that I get my 30-day plan done, that I get my proposals out, that I get everything done. So if you have an accountability partner, throw it into the comments saying yes, and if it's helpful. And you should all know, little foreshadowing, if and when, because I'm pretty confident, if and when you join a mastermind, not my mastermind, but City Mastermind or any other, you're going to be assigned an accountability partner, and you're going to be able to take your business to the next level because you're going to finally be accountable to someone. Finally, calendaring. So just so that you all know, I've put together 6 slots on my calendar for East and West Coast. If you're interested in joining City Mastermind, these are the times that are available. And we'll talk about that more if and when you're interested in joining. And it wouldn't be a sales pitch and a presentation if I didn't tell you how much this all costs. So we charge $100 a month. There's no annual membership. There's no obligations. We're not tying you into any big costs, but I'm throwing in the extra bonus of a referral program. So if you refer one person into the program, that's $100 off of the year, off of a month for them and for you. So technically speaking, if you bring in 11 people, then you get a City Mastermind for free. In summary, you can reverse engineer where you want. So Joe Rojas, one of my mentors, as I keep on mentioning, talks about the Merlin principle. He says, if we were all wizards and we could tell where we would want to be in 15 years from now, it would be very easy to reverse engineer where we would be in 15 years. So you just work backwards and you figure out, all right, we know where we're going to be in 15 years. So just now we can figure out what we're doing over the next 10 years, 5 years, 90 annual, where we would be in a year from now, 90 days from now, 30 days from now. You should now understand the difference between coach, a mastermind, and networking. You can all manage your own destiny. You can now plan to succeed, and hopefully you will all be joining City Mastermind. Thank you very much. I already put my contact information. All 40 of you should have your contact information in the comments. And oh, there are only 37 participants, so I guess I lost 3 people in the whole mix. I'm sorry those three people didn't make it, but questions, comments.
Steve Furman checked out.
way to
10:24.
call out
Really?
someone.
No, he said sorry, I have to leave. I'm just letting
No,
you know who's missing.
It's all good. Questions, comments, and
Snide remarks, baby.
snide remarks.
Hey, Raphi, it's Steve Conyers.
Hey, Steve Conyers.
Is this national? Like my partner's in Orlando. Is this
Yeah.
something he can?
So the
Okay.
idea of City Mastermind is that eventually, just to foreshadow how I've reverse engineered this, is that I'm in New York and my core groups are going to be in New York. One of my business partners, William Wayland, he's out in San Francisco or in the Bay Area, and I plan on having at least 10 City Masterminds in 10 different cities. So that's it. Any other questions? Yeah, Seth, go ahead. I can't see everyone's hand
Yeah, all
because
good.
there are 40
You
people.
know, this is actually more of a shout out to Joe Rojas, having participated in one of his Thrivers groups and experiencing a lot of what Raphi is going to be bringing into this endeavor. It's very useful. There's a lot of tools in there that have helped me grow a business. Also to get more organized for, you know, my new role that I recently started. So take advantage of it. There's a lot of really, really good tools and good people that are going to help you stay in track. So kudos to Joe Rojas. I know that Mr. Salem has shouted him out, but you know, it's going to be a very good group. So highly recommend it.
Jennifer, you have your hand up. Wow, that's so or everyone's like conditioned to react and put up hands. Jennifer, you're on mute. Go ahead.
So one of the questions I had is just out of this large group, I think you mentioned that you were breaking people out into groups of 20. So I was just curious how that was going to shake out. Is that geographic or otherwise power sphere?
Thanks for bringing it up. I only had like a month to prepare my presentation, so I couldn't get all the information in. So when Joe and I were brainstorming on masterminds, we came up with the ideal number of 14. 14 people gives you enough times to go around the horn for people to present, for times to be finished up.
Whatever. I just, it's fine.
You see how, look at me.
Oh, do I have to mute everyone now? That stinks. So anyway, 14 people was the ideal.
I wanted to hear that argument.
It wasn't an argument. It was a brainstorm. Oh, you wanted to hear the. Not a problem, Daryl. Thanks for joining. So anyway, we came up with 14, and like I said, it was a debate. And what I was thinking was that with 20 people on a mastermind, you can go through the whole entire year. There are 52 weeks in a year, but people aren't always going to be on, and people are going to stop off, et cetera, et cetera. But with 20 people, then you get 10 accountability partners, et cetera, et cetera. And then you go through half the year. So within 6 months, everyone gets their 5 to 10 minute presentation. And then you get to do it again at the end of the year, but no more than 2. Let's see who else. So Jennifer, you still have your hand raised. Mary Scott, please take yourself off mute. Go ahead. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm having vision problems, so finding the microphone to take me off mute is a hardship right now.
Gotcha.
How often do your masterminds meet in a month?
We meet every week. Every week.
Okay.
Every week. And the what I was thinking about was that on Mondays you get a natural break with 4-day weekends, and then holidays and everything else. But we're not going to overwhelm people. I mean, yes, it's every weekend. And by the way, this is a commitment. It's a commitment to grow your business. So I understand there are other masterminds out there and other groups out there that meet every other week, once a month, et cetera, et cetera. I have found.
I know somebody in St. Louis who's trying to set up a mastermind, and I wasn't sure whether I had connected the two of you or not.
Are you talking about Hal?
No, I'm talking about Paul.
Okay, yeah, please shoot me over a.
Okay, I'll do a cyber introduction among the two of you. Because you don't have a group in St. Louis now, right?
We have 0 groups. We have we have 0 groups, but I'm pretty sure that we've got probably 10 from our existing Wednesday mastermind that's going to move over to Monday, but
Thank you
you.
for moving it to Monday. I am so double, triple, quadruple booked on Wednesdays and Thursdays. It's nuts.
I hear you. Adam Kaplan, you're up.
Yeah, hi, Raphi. Is this a new group that you've created? And if so, tell us about the history of the group and give us some success stories from the group.
Oh, wow. Success stories that
we're looking for success here.
I have so many success stories. Jennifer Gilman, you're the first person that's smiling in my purview. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, am I your success story?
Yeah, you're one of, well, I could call on Joe Rojas, for the rest of the next half hour, but Jennifer, why don't you throw in your success? You know what, Jennifer, then Sass, and then Oren Adler. Go. 30 seconds of success.
I was lucky enough to participate in a Thrivers group, and it was really great. A lot of the planning tools were new to me, and I use them all the time. It was great to be expected somewhere, to be talking with the same people every week, and the coaching from Joe was great. So I hope that Raphi, you've internalized all of that.
Sass Abada.
Mute button. Yeah, I was part of Thrivers, great group. It's always good to have accountability and like-minded professionals to work with and support each other.
Oren Adler.
Raphi is probably the most mindful, intelligent, thoughtful person I know.
You get another 4 minutes. Go ahead.
He is a mentor and a leader for me in civic participation, in ethics, in culture, and in how to be a mensch in business and survive and thrive doing so.
Thank you. Anyone else want to throw out success stories or testimonials? Because after we all get done, then I want everyone to take 30 seconds and introduce themselves. We've got 34 people left on the call.
Raphi, no one else is. I'm gonna.
My hat.
Go ahead.
So I'll talk about how amazing your networking skills are in person and also how that energy translates virtually. I remember when we used to do networking at WeWork, and you were fantastic at gathering people together, making connections to one another. And I think that this is going to be a great new chapter for you and for everyone else who joins you.
I'm trying to find the reaction, like as the moderator, I'm trying to find the reaction button to give the praise and the gratitude, the two hands together, but I can't find it. Anyway, thank you, Carla. Anyone else?
All right, I'm going to take
how great Raphi Salem is. Go ahead, Heshi.
I'm going to take the lead here. Raphi and I were networking for the last, 20 years. I got to know Raphi through a mutual friend who introduced us. We've been to networking events years ago, and I started a networking event here in the Rockland area. And Raphi and I started working together again, doing joint clients and projects we're working on. It's all because of networking that we have this long-term connection for going back that long. So you can really build long-term relationships here through this type of a venue. And Raphi, you're a valuable person. You've taught me a lot about networking, and it's great to be a guest here.
Thank you. I just want to remind everyone, Marty Katz, what's the first rule of marketing?
Nobody cares about you.
Jeff Strauss and Evan Rabin, go ahead.
I've only met you once on a one-on-one, and it was pretty darn great, Raphi. That's all.
Thank you, Jeff. Evan Rabin, Premier Chess.
I just want to give Raphi a big shout out. When we first met about 2 years ago now, maybe a little more actually, we had a one-on-one. I was expecting like a typical networking, call, and Raphi came with basically a website audit. So he's full of value. He's been on my podcast. He's a great guy, and everything Raphi does is awesome.
Thank you, Evan. Avi Ashkenazi, did you notice, Avi? Did you notice that you were in one of those old breakfast meeting pictures?
I didn't notice.
All right, I'll share the
back
screen.
up there.
I'll share the screen afterwards.
So I've been networking my entire career, about 14, 15 years. And my first, I believe this is true, it's either the first or the second, but I believe it was the first, was Raphi's group in the city. I think it was in Midtown at your office. And that was my first or second networking event I've ever been to. And from there on, I've networked my entire career. So thank you.
Thank you. Jennifer, do you still have your hand up or do you keep on putting it up?
I do. It's a new hand. No, I just wanted to say that Raphi and I have been in BNI together, and he's just incredibly generous of spirit and an amazing networker. And he was my accountability partner in our BNI. And I just got a lot out of that. So I have no doubt that he
All right. No more praising of Raphi after Marty Katz. Chaim, go ahead.
I just want to say one thing. If you want to grow your business, you need to be comfortable talking to strangers. And I have here a lot of strangers that I met along the way. That's it.
All right. Kol hakavod. Chaim, you get it. By the way, Chaim is also the name of a great band. I keep on telling Chaim that he should capitalize on that. So for those of you who know, now you know. And in Hebrew, how does it go? Shlo yada yada. How does that go, Oren? Those that know that know.
Hamevin Yavin.
Hamevin Yavin. Right. That's what I was trying to say. Marty Katz, let's finish this up because I want everyone to take 30 seconds and introduce themselves.
Well, I don't know any Hebrew, but I can tell you that Raphi is a terrific guy who really understands people and goes the extra mile to connect people with each other. He does that with great passion and great conviction. So he's a good guy for all of us to develop a relationship with.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the, I'm, by the way, I'm going to be feeling great for the rest of the summer. So thank you all for your praise. Each and every one of you and I have a, I would say 90% of you I've known for many, many years, some decades, and I really appreciate everyone supporting me and us in this endeavor. But as Marty and I keep on telling people, it's not about you, it's not about me. We really, I've seen tremendous success and growth over the last 2 years, and I really owe it to my friends and my mentors, and I've already shouted out enough times. So with that, I want everyone, we've got 35 people. Don't go long-winded. I'm not looking at the clock. I don't know, 10 to 30 seconds of everyone. You could all get to know each other. But remember, you're all saving the chat. You're going to have everyone's information, and hopefully you'll join. But we're going to do this again, and I'm happy to make introductions if you haven't gotten out. So I'm just going in order of the people that I see on my screen. I'll shout out 3 people at a time, so that'll prepare you for introducing yourself. Avi Ashkenazi. Marty Katz. I'm gonna say 3 and then everyone goes. Avi Ashkenazi, Marty Katz, and Chaim. Go ahead.
Morning, everybody. My name is Avi Ashkenazi. I have an insurance, estate, retirement planning business. I'm based in New York, but licensed pretty much throughout the country. Manage money for people, also help them procure life insurance policies. Lately, I've been working with a lot of high net worth individuals, helping them use other people's money to buy big life insurance policies. So no different than real estate, using leverage to buy big life insurance
Avi,
policies.
who do you want to meet?
Accountants and attorneys.
Accountants, attorneys.
I
Marty
mean,
Katz.
clients, high net worth clients are my ideal clients, but
Marty
centers
Katz.
of influences.
You're up.
So my name is Marty Katz, and I'm the founder of Connectors 360. I'm a marketing consultant, and I specialize in brand messaging. Brand messaging is the strategic platform upon which all communications are based for both internal and external communications, leading to awareness of a company, engagement with it, and sales leads. And so an ideal person for me to meet is someone who is a founder of a company. I work with lots of founders, that's my specialty, who are responsible for startups or scale-ups.
All right, my math is off. I think everyone only gets 20 seconds. Chaim, Jennifer Mirsky, Evan Rabin. Go ahead.
I'm in motion coach, life and business. I love to help people get what they want from life. 80% of the time it's work for the people that's working with me. And basically what I'm doing, I'm working on your habit and belief. I don't have a niche. I have people. I love people.
Jennifer, Evan, Jeff Strauss.
Chaim, your link in that you posted to LinkedIn is not working for me, and others are. Can you post it again?
Yes.
Thank you.
Jennifer, Evan, Jeff.
Jennifer Mirsky, and I'm a content creator. My brand is Pitch Perfect Content. My tagline is Be Unmistakably You. It's all about creating compelling, powerful content that will increase awareness and drive engagement.
Hello, everyone. It's Evan Rabin, National Master and owner of Premier Chess. We teach business and life lessons through the game to schools, businesses, and individuals. We'd love to network with you all. Conquer the game, master your life.
Jeff Strauss, Adam Kaplan, Mary Scott. Go ahead.
All right, thank you. I am Jeff with a G. My business is Just Case Studies. I help people to trust you enough to buy from you with custom-made, written, and video case studies.
Adam Kaplan, Mary Scott, Carla.
My name is Adam Kaplan, and I coach leadership teams at companies to build a better business and live a better life. I'm not an individual coach. And my ask is I'm looking to meet humble, not know-it-all CEOs of companies with 10 to 250 people in the tri-state area.
I'm Mary Scott. I work with startups and solopreneurs to solve problems, connect with custom resources, and just get that one thing off your plate today. Just ask me.
Carla, Oren, Yafa.
Thank you for putting me on the spot there, Raphi. Hello, everyone. So entrepreneurs and small business owners are amazing at crushing it at what they do. However, running a business requires more than just being amazing at what you do. And what I do is that I help businesses start, grow, and manage their business by giving them the tools that they need to succeed. I would love to connect to businesses that need help with getting more sales.
Hello, my name is Oren.
Go ahead, Oren.
Hello, my name is Oren Adler. I'm a second-generation non-apologetic CPA, managing a family-oriented and small business-oriented CPA firm. We are a full-service CPA firm, meaning we help clients with every aspect from formation, bookkeeping, management, administration, internal controls, obviously helping doing the business tax returns at the end of the year, and servicing the individual needs for the taxation also. Great leads for me are any business who's complaining about their bookkeeping, wants to outsource it, wants better controls, better understanding of reports, or wants to reduce their taxes and have a better tax strategy. Oren Adler, CPA.
Yafa, Joe Rojas, Michael Bendit.
Hello, everybody. I'm Yafa Cheslow, and currently I'm working with a company called Let's Talk. It's an Israeli startup. What we do is influencer marketing. It's a very easy, simple to use end-to-end platform to get social influencer marketing across every social channel easily, efficiently. So a good connection for me is advertising agencies. We're partnering a lot with advertising agencies that don't really have this segment of the business covered, and anyone that wants to do social influencer marketing.
Joe, Michael Bendit, Evan Stein.
So I work with solopreneurs who are experts at what they do, but they're stuck doing everything themselves, and they're just fed up with it, and they want to grow. So the solution is to create a repeatable sales process. And to do that, you need to be specific and narrow about the problem that you solve and who you solve that problem for. So you need repeatable delivery, and you need a process for all the things that you do. And that's what we help our clients do, is build that. Right now, I'm looking to meet with general contractors and managed service providers, IT companies. Those are the two types of businesses that I'm looking to connect with.
Michael Bendit.
Okay, thank you. Great to be here. Great to see you, Raphi. My name is Michael Bendit. My company is called Software Development Resources. I'm an independent rep for about a dozen software development teams. 60% of our work is in the marketing world. So I also run a marketing network called the Trusted Referral Network. Happy to speak to any small businesses, small service providers that provide marketing to see if they'd be interested in the network. My ideal target client is a small digital agency that needs extra help with software development on platforms they may not be familiar with or for overflow work. Michael Bendit and my company's Software Development Resources.
All right, Evan Stein, CMIT Solutions. I am an IT managed service provider working with small businesses, mid-sized businesses, usually in New York City or multi-location, but based in New York City. We provide the full suite of IT services from help desk, on-site support, procurement, primarily cybersecurity. Everybody needs that cybersecurity guidance right now. I'm looking to meet owners, office managers, anybody C-level at a company that values their IT, that values their technology and understands that it needs to be managed properly. Evan Stein, CMIT Solutions.
Thank you. We have 9 minutes left, so if you could all limit to 15 to 20 seconds. We're going to go Yair Bauman, Stephen Conyers, Dave Delk.
Hey everyone, my name is Yair and I work as a recruiter for AC Lion. I'm looking for anyone who is either looking for a job in the tech industry or recruit for high-tech companies, or anyone in the ad tech, health tech, fintech world who is looking to make hires. Also, anyone who is in the cybersecurity space. I saw that there was someone who is in it. I would love to connect with you. I took information, I put it on the side, but I would love to connect with you after this meeting.
Steve Conyers, Dave Delk, Heshi Friedman.
Hi, I'm Steve Conyers with CMIT Brooklyn and provide cybersecurity and IT services to businesses and nonprofits. Right now, I'm focused on law firms that have large clients pushing down their cybersecurity requirements. Very confusing. Need someone to help them through that process. Thanks.
Talk about perfect timing.
Hey, everybody. I help small businesses get a better handle on the software as a service tools they're using to get them to talk with one another, looking for coaches, consultants, and marketing agencies. And one day I hope to be in a Beastie Boys cover band with Raphi.
Heshi Friedman, Ads Right Marketing. I help companies that have sites that are 5, 10, 15 years old just look up to date because it's so important for people to have, people are checking you out and seeing who you are, what you do, and I help them get there. Also marketing and branding. Heshi Friedman, Ads Right Marketing. HeshiLinkedIn.com.
John Noonan, Jennifer Gilman, Sasabata.
All righty, thank you. John Noonan, Growth Plan Partners. I act as a fractional CRO, Chief Revenue Officer, or VP of Sales to help small and mid-sized businesses create record-breaking sales growth. I'm looking right now for manufacturing companies, so the owners of $5 million to $50 million manufacturing companies, particularly in the printing and or signage space. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Gilman. I call myself a law firm matchmaker. I help law firm rainmakers, usually partner level people who have their own clients, but feel like their law firms are working against them instead of for them. I help them find their exact right perfect fit at a new firm all across the country. And this summer, if you have somebody who never makes it to the barbecue, never makes it to the social events, but has his or her own clients, that's a staffing problem. I can help with that.
Sasabata, Eric Ballas, and Terry Teague.
Good morning, everyone. I am Sasabata, co-founder of Qualify. We sell, service, and install business phone systems. Always looking to speak to business owners and office managers. And have a great day.
Eric Bellis, top tier sales advisors. I'm a fractional VP of sales, looking to meet business owners that are stuck in their sales and want to build high performing teams. Really focus on clients from 2 million to 60 million. Thank you.
Terry Teague, you're up.
Good morning, everybody. So you know what? Playing this new virtual game is really important to small business owners, and here we are doing it. Being virtual is pretty key these days. If you are attempting to do that on LinkedIn as well, and find yourself frustrated, you should give me a call. We have a group that's really kind of figured out some really great ways to be successful and get seen on LinkedIn. Thanks.
Thank you. Ray Aviles. And then I see Alex Miller, John Sadowski.
So right here from Staffing 101, pretty much what we do is assist companies when they're looking to hire, whether on a temporary or direct hire side, and also assist with like payroll services.
Alex, John. All right, Alex is on mute. John Sadowski, you're up.
John Sadowski, Metro Valley Advertising. We're media planners and buyers. If you don't know what that is, you've probably turned on the TV and seen a commercial, flipped on the radio, heard an ad, gone on the internet and seen a pop-up. Chances are that was placed by a media planner and buyer. So we work with business owners and chief marketing officers of mid-sized companies who are not getting the leads and sales that they want from their advertising. So we solve that problem for them.
Thank you. All right, final four. Tabitha Barron, Joseph Katz, Bill Schweber, Matt Tinney.
Oh, my name is Tabitha Barron. I'm with Keeping Your Kids Safe. There's nothing more terrifying than your missing child. We developed a program that allows each child to effectively communicate their way home. We are keeping your kids safe. I am looking for elementary school principals and moms.
Joseph Katz, probably the founding member of the Raphi fan club. I am not related to Marty Katz, and Raphi, beyond business networking, actually introduced me to my wife. So he gets more kudos than anyone on this call probably realizes. Growth marketing, primarily with startups. I help companies grow. Right now, I'm working on a project where if you have any financial advisors that are interested in having a conversation about expanding their business, have them give me a buzz or make an introduction. Happy to talk to them about the project in detail. Joseph Katz, marketing.
Bill Schweber, Matt Tinney.
Okay, Bill Schweber, I do litigation management IT services. I also run the Legal Resource Networking Group, and we're having a second open house this Wednesday. I've heard a couple of people say they want to deal with attorneys and accountants. If you want to, come join the open house. You got like 3 or 4 people I see who've come to the meetings before. I'm going to put a link in the chat for the Zoom registration. Just register, come in. The agenda's in Zoom. See you on Wednesday evening.
Matt Tinney, bring us home.
Hi, everyone. Matt Tinney here from Windows Management Experts. Yeah, no one cares what we do. We are not Windows replacement. We actually do Microsoft solution integration work. We actually do IT staffing, and we are a managed service provider. I'm looking to connect with other high growth tech firms. We are completely B2B, and I'm looking for companies to partner with in federal government to leverage our 8A certification. Thanks, everyone.
Okay. Did I miss anyone? Going once, going twice. Sold. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. This has been truly an honor. I really appreciate your time. The time is now 10:54. We end our meetings on the 55. Remember, save the chat. You will have everyone's information. Obviously, get in touch with me if you have any questions. Thanks, everyone. I really appreciate your time, and I look forward to masterminding with you all. Everyone,
thank you,
give yourselves a clapping and all that, and have an amazing day. Ciao.
Thank you very much, Raphi.